Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, let us see and learn about one more important concept, that is auto scaling group. Basically, in real time, whenever you are maintaining your servers, there might be a need to scale your servers. Either it may be up or down based on your network traffic. So actually that will be taken care by auto scaling group in AWS. Now in this lab, let us see that how to create an auto scaling group and how to use it in order to scale up or down. So for this, we have even take a real-time scenario, that is, let's say if I'm maintaining a company and now I need to maintain a minimum of a minimum of 2 servers and a maximum of 4 servers when number of persons visiting my website are more. That is, let's say if any server utilization, CPU utilization is greater than 70, during that scenario, I am allowed or automatically this auto scaling group need to launch one more EC2 instance. So like that, I want to create an auto scaling group. So this is my requirement. So for that, let's create an auto scaling group with based on our desired requirement. Before creating this auto scaling group, I want to show you my server. So that's why I'm clicking on EC2 and to show you what are the EC2 instances that I have. So on top of servers only, right, you'll create your auto scaling group. Yeah. So in order to scale your servers, you create your auto scaling group. This is my server. You can see this is the public IP address. I'm opening it in a new tab. And I allowed HTTP type request. Yeah, I allowed HTTP type request. So that's why let's reopen it. I allowed HTTP type request. So that's why I need to rename this website name with HTTP. You can see currently it is in HTTPS. Now I'm replacing with this and searching with Google. So yeah, let's move back a bit. I just copied this and pasting this on the top. Yeah, you can see I'm just searching. Now you can see we got the website. This is the sample website. Now I just hosted this inside this EC2 instance. Based on my requirement, I need to. So what is my requirement? First, I want to tell that my requirement is to scale. My requirement is to scale these servers up and down based on my traffic. And now I have a requirement that I need to maintain at least 2 servers at a moment. And based on my CPU utilization, I need to scale them up. Let's say if any server is having more than 70% of CPU utilization, then I need to launch one more instance. So like that, I need to configure an auto scaling group. So let's see in this lab how to do that. In order to create your auto scaling group, first you need to provide some template to your auto scaling group. Based on that template, your auto scaling group will launch your instances. So for auto scaling group, what is the requirement? Template. So for template also there is a requirement. You can see this is the launch template option is there. Here you need to create your own template so that you can provide in order to launch your instances by using this auto scaling group. So for this template also, there is a prerequisite, that is Amazon machine images. So by using this machine image only, this template contains the details regarding the launch configurations of your server. Now I want to create a machine image for this server. For this already running server, I want to create a machine image. So that's why I'm selecting this. Under actions, if you see you have images and templates option, I'm just selecting it and now I'm clicking on create image in order to create an image for it. This is my server image, so that's why I'm providing the name like this, and in real time you can provide the name like based on your requirement. My app server image, right? Yeah, so this is my app server image. Now I'm moving on with the default configurations that this server have, and now I'm just clicking on create image so that this image will be created now. You can see currently creating an AMI image. If you open this, if you select this, then it will redirect to your AMIs tab, and this is the image that you just created. You can see that name is nothing but the name that you provided for this image. So currently it is a, yeah, it is status is pending. That means it is creating. So whenever it got created, then you can able to use it to create a launch template. So in order to tell your auto scaling group based on what template you need to launch the servers, we need to create a launch template. So just wait for a moment so that yeah, let's move to launch template configurations and let's see whether that option is visible here or not. So for that, I'm clicking on create launch template and providing the template name like a template one, or you can say this is my app, this is my server template. So that's why I provided the name like this. And you need to provide some description, template of my server. So based on your requirement, in order to identify this template among multiple templates in real time, you need to provide some unique name. And I need a guided way. So that's why I pressed it or I clicked on it. Coming to AMIs. So previously you created an AMI, right? So that's why I'm selecting my AMIs. And so in your own AMIs that need to be visible, you can see this is the server image. That is nothing but the AMI that you configured. You can open and see that AMI image. So that is this. Yeah, I think so. Currently also it is creating. The status is pending state. Yeah, let's use it. You can see I'm using the same server image. So this AMI I'm using. And coming to instance type. So for this demo, I'm moving on with the T2 Nano. That means what are the servers that are launched by using this template? They use this instance type, that is T2 Nano. Coming to key pair, I want a key pair, so that's why I want to specify a custom value. I want to create a key pair right now. By using this key pair pp PEM file only, you can able to connect to your servers. I'm just clicking on create a key pair. So while creating, it will download the key pair actually. Now I'm just using, yeah, I'm just using that similar key pair. Then under subnets, so under which network you want to provide that you can select it, but actually, so while creating your template, while creating the template, you don't specify this because since you are creating this template for auto scaling group, so that's why you don't need to specify this subnet. If you specify subnet, then in that particular subnet only your servers will be launched by using the auto scaling group. So which auto scaling group, whether this template is using, that auto scaling group will only create your servers under that particular subnet. So that's why I'm not including any particular subnet. So that's why it will create under multiple, that is available subnets, under any one of the available subnets, so that high availability high availability will be there for your servers. And coming to security, now I'm providing some security group. That is, since I'm creating this for my servers, you can see this is the web server related security group I'm using. So this is what I use it for previous EC2 instance as well. You can see this is the server, and for that server you can see the security group. So what is attached to it, that you can able to see from the security option. There you can see the web server security group. So that's what I'm using here as well. You can see web server security group. In this, actually, what are the traffic coming from HTTP request through port 80 from any source, that is allowed. So that's why you can able to access the servers directly from internet. Now I'm choosing the same security group. outbound traffic is all allowed for the security group. You can see, right? Yeah. So this is that security group. Then I'm just moving on with the advanced configurations. Currently, I don't want to attach any interface, network interface. And these are elastic block store related configurations. Those are, that is nothing but your server related hard disk, you can assume. I'm moving on with the default configurations. Those I'm getting from my AMI image. And coming to advanced details, there also I'm not doing anything, just I'm clicking on a create launch template. Here you can observe I just provided my previously created AMI ID in order to launch this template, and I also provided a few details like the description and the name of this, and the instance type I provided, security group I provided, key pair for the instances that are created, that also I provided. Yeah, that's it. Now what I'm expecting. So simply very easy, just to create your auto scaling group by using this template. You created your, so first you created AMI image, and by using that AMI image from servers, you created that AMI image. Then from that AMI image, you created this launch template. Then from this launch template, you can create your auto scaling groups as well. Now let's see how to create our auto scaling group from this template that we just launched. Now I'm just clicking on auto scaling group. This is under EC2 dashboard itself. And yeah, I'm just clicking on, so since we do not have any auto scaling group till now, so that's why we reach to this page. I'm just clicking on create auto scaling group. Here I'm providing the auto scaling group name like ASG1 and launch template. What launch template you want to use? So this is what we created, that is server template previously, previous step. And I'm moving on with the default version. So only one version is there. If you have multiple versions, then those are also visible here, and the latest version is also visible here. You can select based on your requirement in real time. And I'm just clicking on next. If you see the networking, so I want to use this lab related, that is a game server VPC. For this VPC, I have two subnets. I'm using both of them in order to launch my EC2 instances. So that's why I selected both. And I'm just clicking on next. So currently I don't want any load balancers for this, and I don't want any VPC lattice services and health checks. So for how many seconds you want to perform your health checks. So randomly I provided 240 seconds. For every 240 seconds, I want to perform my health checks to my EC2 instances. So if any EC2 instances are not there, then obviously this will check, and based on the desired capacity, this auto scaling group will create you the EC2 instances. Now I'm just clicking on next. So here you need to provide, you need to tell how many minimum, maximum, and desired capacity of EC2 instances that you want. So basically I want a minimum of 2 EC2 instances, maximum of 4. And desired will be at every moment of time, I desire 2 at least. So that's why I provided 2. And do you want to provide any tracking policy? Do you want to provide any target tracking scaling policy? Yes. So what is my target tracking scaling policy? I want to provide based on the metrics, that is average CPU utilization of my server is greater than 70. Obviously, I'll raise my servers, right? Yeah. So based on that tracking, your servers will be scaled, either it may be up or down. So, but minimum of 2 will be maintained at every, that is a desired capacity is maintained at every moment of time. And if the desired capacity servers are facing this matrix, that is any one of the server in the desired capacity is facing this, that is average CPU utilization is greater than 70. Obviously, it will scale up and launch one more server. So like that, it will create up to 4 servers based on metrics. So let's say if you have 4 servers and one EC2 instance is utilizing average CPU utilization is less than 70, then obviously it will be scaled down and one server will be deleted. So like that, it will be happen. You can see you have multiple network types. That is, you have multiple matrix types like CPU utilization. You also have network incoming traffic, outgoing traffic, as well as a load balancer related request count per target. So based on those, also you can able to scale your servers in the by using this auto scaling group. Now I don't want to change this instance management policy. Now I'm just clicking on next. So currently I don't want to add any notifications. So I'm clicking on next. I don't want any tags for this demo. You can see these are the configurations that we provided. Those are all visible here. You can just review them and simply click on create. So that this auto scaling group will be created. Whenever you create this auto scaling group, minimum how many EC2 instances will be created? 2. So before creating this auto scaling group, let's validate. You can see only one EC2 instance, that to be in running state. You can see all states are visible here. So let's reload it before creating that auto scaling group. You can see still only one server is there. Now I'm just clicking on launch or create this auto scaling group. So let's see, based on our desired capacity, that is a 2, whether one more EC2 instance is launched automatically or not. So currently it is creating your auto scaling group. So whenever it is created, you can see the activities of this auto scaling group as well. This is the auto scaling group. Currently monitored instance is 0. Currently it is updating the capacity. Desired is 2. So let's say reload it. You can select this. You can see currently it is monitoring 2 EC2 instances. That means I think one more EC2 instance also created. Under activities tab, you can able to see whatever the activities that are happened. You can see. So these 2 activities are happened. So currently it is launching a new instance. Currently they are not in service. So wait for a moment so that they will be, you can see succeeded. That is launching a new server will be succeeded. 0 to 2 desired capacity, it is the launching. Now you move back to your instances and let's reload it to check whether a new EC2 instance is created or not. You can observe 2 more new EC2 instances are created. So one is in running state and one is in pending state. If you move back to your auto scaling group, whenever this activity, that is nothing but launching of this EC2 instance, is also succeeded, at that moment one more EC2 instance will be visible here. That is this is also coming to the running state. So currently it is in running state. Let's move back to our auto scaling group. Let's reload this. I think updation may take this updating may take a few seconds to minutes. Okay. And you can see the instances that are managing. You can see these 2 are the instances that are managing. Yeah. Now we have seen how to create our auto scaling group for any server, right? Yeah. So in this lab, we have seen that. Now, I want to show you one more thing. That is, at particular instance, I want to scale up my servers, or at particular instance, I want to scale down my servers. I'm just opening this auto scaling group. I want to show you this thing. That is, I want to scale my servers at particular moment of time, or I want to scale my servers down at particular moment of time. So for that, how can I able to do that? You can see, yeah, currently, yeah, you can see under activity history, the detail is updated. That is successfully this also launched. You can move back to your instances and reload. You can see 3 servers are there. So one is already available and 2 are just now created. If you delete also, obviously it will, this auto scaling group will automatically create. You can just test it. So for testing purpose, I'm deleting one server. So I just selected this and I'm clicking on instance and I'm just stopping this instance. I just click on stop. You can see it is successfully initiating for stopping. Let's reload this so that this instance will be stopped. So status. So currently it is checking the status, so that's why it is not visible. You can see instance is in a stopping state, right? Yeah. So let's wait for a moment. Currently I have 3 instances. So that one more instance will be created by that auto scaling group here. You can monitor that directly from activities tab. You just refresh it. So previously 2 activities are there. Now third activity came. That is terminating one more EC2 instance is happening. So whenever this terminating is happening, you can see one more launching instance is also happening, right? Yes. So this auto scaling group is automatically scaling my servers to the desired capacity. Whatever the desired capacity that we provided, to that desired capacity, it is automatically scaling up or down. You can even edit this desired capacity after creating your auto scaling group as well. You just move it up or you just move it down and just click on update so that it will be updated. Now I want to, yeah, let's see whether that is provisioned or not. That is one more EC2 instance. You can see this is successfully created. So termination is successful and creation is also successful. So whatever the instance that we stopped, that is terminated. And if you reload this, then the newly created EC2 instance also visible. You can see 4, 1 out of 4 I have selected. And you can see this is the newly creating EC2 instance. So that's why its status check was currently initiating. Right? Yeah. So this is who created this auto scaling group. Based on what? The launch template configuration that we provided. So what we provided for the launch template? We provided AMI image for the launch template. So what this AMI image is created from? From this server itself that is created. Now, since this is initializing, I want to open and see whether I can able to get my website or not. I'm here also using both same HTTP type request. Now you can observe I'm getting the website, right? Yeah. So like this, you can able to use your auto scaling group in order to scale your servers automatically up or down based on your requirement. Now in real time, you might have requirement to scale your servers in particular date. Particular date, you might need to scale your servers at particular time. Then can I able to do that by using this auto scaling group? Yes. You can able to schedule that by using this auto scaling group. How, sir? So for that, you just open the auto scaling group that you created. So this is the one that I've created. I'm just opening it. Then open your auto scaling. In that you can open your automatic scaling. So there you can see what are the policies that you provided. Under that, you can have predictive scaling policies as well. You can able to create them and scheduled actions also there. So in the scheduled actions, you can able to create some scheduled actions like at particular moment of time, at particular date, you can able to increase the servers or decrease the servers. I want to show you both how to increase the servers or decrease the servers at particular moment of time. For that, I'm creating a schedule action right now. Now I want to increase. I want to increase after 1 day. After 1 day, I want to increase my servers. Let's say my desired capacity will be 3. Minimum capacity also 3. Maximum is 4. So like that, I want to increase my servers. So that's why I provided like this. I want weekly this need to be happened. Since I might get a traffic, let's say I'm getting the traffic at every Friday. At every Friday, let's say I'm getting the traffic more at 8 a.m. That is at 8 p.m. Let's say at 8 p.m. I'm getting more traffic. 8 p.m. is UTC is nothing but universal time. So we need to write it in a UTC format itself. So that's why I'm providing a 20. That's nothing but 8, evening 8. And you need to set in which day you want to schedule this event. That is this a desired capacity, minimum and maximum capacity that you want to schedule. Let's say every Friday I want to schedule. So that's why I'm clicking on 23, because the 23 is present under Friday. And every week I am selecting, because every week I want to do the same task. So that's why I'm selecting that. You can see an expression is automatically generated. We haven't even written that. Now I'm just clicking on create. So whenever you click on create, this scheduled event will be created. So only one time we created. So that's why, yeah, it is visible only one time. Like this, at a particular date, you can able to increase number of servers as well. That is, you can able to change the desired as well as minimum as well as maximum capacity as well. Let's say I want to decrease the capacity in every Saturday. Let's say my website is getting traffic, lot of traffic at Saturday, that is at Friday, and at Saturday morning the traffic will be normalized, and I want to make my servers down at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. At 1 a.m. I want to shut down all my servers. So can I schedule that? Yes. So for that also same thing, create a scheduled action. So write some name, that is shutting down at, so what day? It's a Saturday, right? Saturday morning 1 a.m. So you can provide the name based on your requirement. Currently I provided like this. So no worries, you can provide any name. Then you need to provide the desired capacity. Currently I want 0, and minimum capacity currently I want 0, and maximum also 0 I want to. So for every day I want to check it. Then you can select it. Or else if you want every week Friday, then every week you can select, and every week if you want for Saturday, then you select that, and you provide your time. That is 1 a.m. right? So that's why I provided like this. Let's say every day at morning, not only Saturday. Let's say at every day morning I want to do this. At every day morning 1 a.m. I want to stop all my servers. You can schedule this event, right? Yeah. So I'm just not every week, it's every day. So that's why I selected this, and I'm just clicking on create. Now you can see this also will be created. Let's say every day at 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. my workers, or you can say my website need to start, and my clients need to access that website. That also you can able to schedule, like start, right? Yeah. So I just provided start like name. And so at every day at what time? At 9 a.m. So I provided 9. At what? At every day from day after that, every day. So every day at 9 a.m. I want to do what? I want to start my servers. Minimum of 2, sorry, desired of 2, minimum of 2, and maximum of 4, let's say. I'm just creating it so that it will be created. So like this, you can able to stop your servers. In real time, this might happen. These two things will be happen. That is at night, after a particular time, you will shut down some systems, and in morning, after a certain time, you will start your systems based on your requirement. So like that, you will schedule the actions so that your maximum capacity utilization will be effective, and you will be charged less, and best practices will be taken care by you, so that you can able to manage your cost very effectively in real time. By using this auto scaling group, you can able to scale your servers up and down based on your traffic requirement, and scheduled based actions also you can able to do by using this auto scaling group. So that's all about this lab. In this video, you have seen how to create an image for running server, or you can say for EC2 instance, how to create an image that you have seen. And from that image, you have seen how to create a template. And from the template, you have also seen how to create your auto scaling group. And in that auto scaling group, you have provided the desired minimum as well as maximum number of EC2 instances that you want. That also you have created. And you also did one more thing, that is you have scheduled the events like in morning at this moment of time, you have shut down all the systems, and in morning at this moment of time, like at 9 a.m. you started all the systems, at 1 a.m. you stopped all the systems running. Like that, you saved the cost of running servers by your company, so that you will be using your services effectively and managing your cost burden on your company most effectively by using this auto scaling group. I hope you understood this video and hands-on lab regarding auto scaling group. I hope this video is useful. If you feel this video is useful, then please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching again. See you back in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, bye bye, guys.